Hey everyone, welcome back. One of the coaches of Unga Academy here, and today we're going to be talking about the strategies in our portfolio that have performed the best over the past period. As always, I invite you to please leave us a like, subscribe to our channel if you haven't already done so, of course, and click on the notification bell to stay updated on the release of all our new videos. Thank you so much. Hi, we are the Unga Academy, and we teach traders how to make money in the markets. Our founder, Andrea Unga, had been struggling with trading for years until he developed his automated trading method, which he used to become the only 4-time world trading champion. Subscribe to our channel for free tips and tricks. Okay, so this week, I'd like to talk about two markets that are a little less popular and somewhat a little more difficult to trade in a certain sense. I'm referring to two futures, the corn market and the feeder cattle market, which belongs to the meat sector and basically refers to the feed given to breeding cattle. Like many other commodities, both of these markets respond very well to trend-following breakout strategies. They're quite scalable markets. They can also be approached with not too large stop losses, and so they're certainly suitable also for smaller capitals. So let's start with the strategy on the feeder cattle, which was designed on a 1-minute time frame to have a cleaner backtest. It's a trend-following strategy, as mentioned before, and enters at the breaking of the high or the low of the current trading day. Obviously, to use this kind of trigger, the high and the low of the current trading day, we'll have to use a time window that eliminates the very first backtest bars. Otherwise, at the first backtest bar, obviously, the high and the low of the day are practically identical, and therefore it wouldn't make any sense to place orders on those levels. So remember always to use a time window to prevent entering during the very first backtest bars. In addition, we also added a condition that basically requires that today's range must expand compared to the range of the day before. This strategy worked pretty well in 2021. This is the equity line of the strategy. So as you can see, it has a positive slope. Let's take a look at the two separate long and short curves. At different times, they brought benefits to equity, and that's definitely a good thing. Let's also look at the strategy's annual results. And as I mentioned before, 2021 was a particularly lucky year. Now, the year 2022, so far, on the other hand, hasn't started very well. But, very few trades have been done, so the final results could probably bounce back. So 2021 was a great year. Let's give it a try, too. Trend-following strategies really perform pretty well in this market. Now, let's move on to the next strategy that I wanted to show you today. It's the strategy for corn. It's also a trend-following strategy, and like the previous one, it also enters at the breakout of the high or the low of the current trading day with other filters, other conditions to limit the number of entries. It is a multi-day strategy developed on a 15-minute time frame. The equity line and the annual results of the strategy have also been very good. You see, it made over $13,000 in 2021. And also, as previously mentioned, the equity line has been very good as well. We're now approximately at the highs of the equity. You can see that around May, June 2021, there was a strong acceleration, a sudden increase in the volatility of this market that, fortunately, this strategy was able to exploit to its advantage. At this point, you just have to try to develop automated strategies on these markets, which, as said, respond well to trend-following strategies. Well, I hope you found this video helpful. Let us know what you think in the comments. In addition, please remember to leave us a like, subscribe to our channel, and click on the notification bell to stay updated on the release of all our new videos. And below, you'll also find a link to a free webinar held by the 4-time world trading champion Andrea Unga, our founder, who will explain step by step how to become successful on the financial markets. Thank you so much for watching this video, and we'll see you soon. Bye-bye.